Blue Eyes these fighters.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're gonna do Unison Warrior 1, but it's actually set 10. But on the line, I got Mr. HLN, big kid with the kid, trying to be a kid again.
Oh wait, hold on, that's my line. Oh man, all right. What's going on, everybody?
Yes, sir. So we got the yellow here. We got new leader.
What's up?
Oh, snaps, sugar snaps. We got gold tanks. Got a lot of fusions over here. But,
A lot of fusions this set.
Yeah. When this card attacks, add one card from your life to your hand, and then you get to also draw one. So you plus the 2, and it's an auto awakener here. Once per turn, if your opponent has 1 or more energy, when your opponent activates an extra card, draw a card.
That's
So,
filthy.
Like, what? Extra card? Negates? Is that an extra card? Yeah. Everything's an extra card.
Man, everything's an extra card.
If you have 4 or less, switch to your energies, flip this card over, and on this awaken sign, attack a battle card or lead a card, and it draws 1. And also here, when your opponent activates an extra card, draw a card. Then you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. When you activate a Union Fusion, this card gets 5k and critical. So yellow wants you to do some Union Fusion.
I see it.
Okay,
Gotta see if they got more.
I could mess with that.
It's not bad at all. All right, we're moving on.
Yeah.
All right.
I know I want to run this leader too, but
Everybody want to run this leader.
hold on, give me a sec. But go ahead, do it. Hold on, but
Give me hold on and do it.
no,
I
like read
say
the card.
hold on and do it.
I'm back. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds.
Oh.
I'll be right back. But
Oh,
read the card.
my bad. I got you. So this is Sin. Is it Sin or Shen? Whatever. Shenron. Dark Shenron, whatever you want to call him. Alright, auto is when this card attacks, look up to the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 Shadow Dragon card among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. At the end of your turn, choose 1 yellow Shadow Dragon in your battle area, switch it to active. Alright, decent. Awakening is when you're at 3 or less, or you have a yellow Unison card with a specific cost of 4 in play. You may draw 2 cards, then choose 1 energy. Oh wow, that's not bad. 2 cards in the energy to awaken.
Yeah, but you risky over here. You gotta play.
How's that risky?
I mean, unless you could get a Unison card out for like 2 energies. You know.
What you mean? It's 4 energy. Man,
that's 4 turns.
Let's see what the cards though, huh?
That's 4 turns right there.
Yeah.
Or your life is at 3. That's critical.
And let's flip him over and see. And we gotta check out his card to see how effective this deck will actually be.
Right.
Excuse me. Alright. Flip on the next side. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. The second auto is at the end of your turn, choose all of your Shadow Dragons in your battle area and switch them to active. That's kind of sick. Then active main is 6 yellow energy, if I'm counting that right. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6. Alright. Play up to 7 Shadow Dragons with different names from your drop area. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna live for damn near 6 energies.
Yeah,
but
unless you're blocking, negating, comboing everything, just surviving just to do this, I don't know if it's really worth it.
well, we'll see.
Right.
Got to be a reason why it's 6 energy. So
Yeah,
most big effects are like 4 energy or 5 energy.
right.
Alright, moving
Super Saiyan
on.
Broly, Legendary Unison. 0, it's a 0 plus or minus here. You don't gain a marker, you don't lose a marker. Choose one of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. Or you could lose a marker and choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less in rest mode, and then KO it. This is
That's lame.
Yeah, but I know there's other cards. If one of your battle cards gets switched to rest mode, you get to untap an energy, or you get to draw or something. So there's cards that use this ability.
Yeah, but
You're not gaining
Yeah,
anything.
I guess you could add more markers instead of just bringing them out for 2.
Yeah, but you can do the 2 again. If you go down to 0 on your last marker, the effect goes through, and then this card just dies. So,
But he only has 2 markers, so
yeah,
it's whatever.
yeah.
You're only going to use his effect twice. You might get swung half. It's whatever.
Mhm.
That's a little. Oh, that might be a dud card for right now.
It might be.
Alright, Super Saiyan Gogeta, Dynamic Unison. He's 2 yellow energy. Permanent is if all of your energy in rest mode. If all of your energy is in rest mode, your mono yellow leader gets 5,000 during your opponent's turn. Auto is once per turn. When your opponent activates an extra card, add a marker to this card. So this definitely goes hand in hand with that Gotenks.
Mhm.
But I got an idea for this one right here.
Mhm.
Alright, so active main plus 1 marker. You may choose 2 yellow cards in your hand, discard them. If you do, draw 2 cards. Alright, -4 markers, active main. During your opponent's next charge phase, your opponent can only switch up to 2 energy to active. Now that's kind of sick.
Yeah, and then there's other cards that you could tap your energy. You could lock those energies down.
Oh, you talking about what is that? In the draft box 5.
I think so.
Yeah, there's a lot of those cards.
Might have been some other stuff earlier too with the Broly stuff. Lock the energy down. Choose a battle card.
Oh, the yellow Broly BR?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are a little too slow.
Right.
They were hyped up.
Mecha Chibara, Plotting Revival. It's a blocker.
Oh.
Cost 4. Oh, I got burp. Auto,
So
once per turn.
this is Shenron's boy.
Yeah. When this card loses a marker, do it to an opponent's attack. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. That's an auto. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
You could set up some stuff early on. And then active main, you could +1. So you could draw a card, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and that card can't be switched to active until the end of your opponent's next turn. Or you could do a -4 active main, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, gain control of it, and switch it to active. And it's
This is some filthy ass stuff right here.
you control your big boys.
I like it. I like it a lot. But I wonder if oh no, never mind. That's a topic for a different video.
What's that?
I'll save that one in my head.
Okay.
Alright, Son Goku, Absolute Annihilation. 3 energy to bring this guy out. You need at least 3 yellow, so mono yellow. Deflect, barrier, and unique. Permanent is if your leader is yellow, your opponent can't activate extra cards unless they switch one of their energy to rest mode. That is disgusting.
Shut down the Cold Bloodlust, the new Cold Bloodlust, which is a Bulma.
Wow, I like that.
Negate.
So pretty much they have to spend an extra energy to use any of their extra cards.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Technique
I like
chain.
that.
Son Goku is a unique. Active main, 1 yellow. If your leader card is yellow Saiyan card, and the opponent has 3 or more energies, you can play this from your hand for 1 energy. Then, active main for 2 energies, play up to 1 Son Goku Absolute Annihilation, as you see previously, from the deck. On top of this, in active mode, then shuffle your deck. Okay.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, you could either pay 3 to bring out the Son Goku Absolute Annihilation from the jump, or you're paying 3 anyway just to do this. But yeah, I guess you could swing with this, and then play the card on
and then
top. Get another swing in there.
Nah, you're not swinging with the Absolute Goku.
I mean, it's got deflect, barrier, unique. I don't know. 20k,
Right.
you got a combo. Yeah, I would swing with that.
Nah. Well, maybe. Depends on where you at in your terms. Alright, what's next? Alright, Son Goku. There's a lot of GT cards in this one.
Yeah. Could
Son
probably go
Goku,
with the GT
Adventure
red
into
stuff.
the Unknown. Huh?
And maybe we got some stuff that could intertwine with the red GT stuff.
True, because this is probably good for the stuff that came out. What was it, set 8?
The red
I
yellow.
think set 8. Yeah, the red yellow set 8 stuff. This
Right.
isn't not bad. Alright. 1 energy to play this card. Add 1 card to your life to your hand. When this card attacks, it gains 10,000 power and critical for the duration of the turn. They keep changing up the wording on this, but I still feel like the ruling's still the same. You attack and then you wait, and then you get to add that life, whatever.
Yeah. Counter Blast, Son Gohan. Super combo. You could play this.
Ooh, so it's a lot of words.
It's a paragraph. If your leader card is yellow and your life is 4 or less, when this card is used in a combo, you get to choose one. Either you draw one, or during your turn, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in rest mode, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less in rest mode, KO it. And then, if you do play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch to rest mode. So, I mean, theoretically, I would play this for 1, choose a battle card regardless, and switch it to rest mode. And then I would combo to draw 1 or choose another battle card.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 2 options here.
Yeah, play it
But
for
you- but
1
you're-
energy.
You're also risking it to a counter play if you're afraid of a
That's-
4K super
that's true.
combo. That's something that's 10K, but you know, a 1 drop you're gonna risk for a super combo. I don't know.
Well, you could still bait them out if they're gonna use their extra card for that.
That is true.
And plus, if you use the yellow leader, you get to draw a card when they use the extra card anyway.
Right.
So
Options, boy, options.
that's a fact. This is different right here. Alright, moving on. Sun Goten, Flash of Brilliance. 3 energy, and you at least 1 yellow energy. All these GT cards, man. Activate main if your leader is yellow. Gotenks Adolescence. If he's a Gotenks Adolescence card, and you choose 1 yellow card in your hand and discard it, add this card from your drop area to your hand. And you can't activate this activate main skill on copies of this card for the duration of the turn.
I feel like there has to be a trunk somewhere that has the same thing that you could put this in your hand so you could do the union.
Yeah, we haven't seen Trunks yet.
So we got Sun Goten, the Eager. If your leader card is yellow, Gotenks Adolescence card, and you discard this from your hand, add 1 yellow Trunks GT with a 15k power less. Oh wait, 15k power and an energy of cost of 3 from your deck to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. There you go. So this is
Alright,
replaces into your. Okay, you could discard this, and you could discard the other one. Might as well just keep it in the hand if you got it in your hand, but Trunks GT, 15k power, and an energy cost of 3.
Alright, so Pan the Earnest. Pan the Earnest? Alright, Pan the Earnest. 1 energy. Oh, we got a searcher here. Auto. When this card is played, look up to the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 2 Sun Gotenks GT, Trunks GT, and or Gotenks Adolescence. Jesus Christ. Among them to your hand. Shuffle your deck, then choose 1 card in your hand and discard it if you added 2 cards.
This is pretty good
That's
because,
not
like,
bad.
say you get the Goten, you still get the Trunks. You discard the Sun Goten card that we just read, and then you can search up for another Trunks.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, I don't know what the Trunks does yet, but if it's a searcher, then you can continue that
It's
cycle.
a pretty good searcher too. You can use this in a lot of decks.
So
I'm
we got
thinking about
Pan.
bringing back the
Got a Vanilla Pan,
lane.
and we got a Vegeta, Prideful Transformation.
Alright, Super Saiyan 4.
Oh yeah. He's a blocker, and then counter play. You can't activate counter play skills other than of other cards for the turn. The battle card being played is played in rest mode. Then I get to play this card. Cold Bloodless. Or was
Cold
it
Bloodless.
Crushable? Crushable.
Yeah, it's crushable. I'm like Cold Bloodlust.
No,
What
Cold
the hell?
Bloodless negates the skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
have
that
a yellow,
permanent is not bad.
no, it's not. But if you have a if you have a Unison Yellow with a 2 or more marker in play, you can activate this counter from your hand without paying its cost. It's free counter plays if you have Unison out.
Yeah, and it's not even unique, so you could do it. You could have multiple copies of this out. Just can't do it the same turn.
Right.
Roll it on.
Well, you can't really do it. So it's like you can't activate counterplay skills
For the turn.
of other cards for the turn.
Yeah.
So you can't
So
play this.
You can have multiple copies of this, but like
of other cards.
every other turn.
Oh
So
yeah.
as soon as you have
I thought you meant
yeah,
the
you-
same player. Never mind.
Nah, not the same play. Nah.
Gotcha.
I just meant to stack up your blockers,
For free, right?
bro. This is giving me so many good ideas.
Write them down.
All right.
Don't forget them all.
That's a fact, because I will. All right, Vegeta, Earthbound Pride, 2 energy, super combo. We got another yellow super combo. Oh, it's a boring one. 4 less when this card is using a combo, draw 1 card.
Yeah, this is the basic super combo.
Yes, sir.
So we got a Vegeta, the Impregnable. When this card
Sounds
is
about
played, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and add 1 Unison card with specific cost of 2 or 1 yellow Saiyan card with an energy cost 3 or less. Add them to your hand, shuffle your deck.
Alright, at least every color getting their own searcher. Here we go. Trunks. Flash of Brilliance. 3 energy, 1 yellow energy. Play it. Active main if your leader is a yellow Gotenks Adolescence and you choose 1 yellow card in your hand and discard it. Add this card from your drop area. You can't do this one. Active main with other copies during this turn. Got 15k power, not bad.
So I think this is like, if you can't activate active main skills on copies of this card for a turn.
Yeah, so that means you
can't
can only do it
cycle
once per turn. I don't know why they just don't say once per turn.
Yeah, I guess they're getting rid of that area.
Man, I don't know. I feel like they'd be using different teams of
Different
people to
text.
write words on this thing. Because the text is always different, like every 2-3 sets.
Mm-hmm. Trunks the Eager. So you got, if a yellow you lead a card, so that's a Gotenks Adolescence, and you discard from discard from your hand. Add up to 1 yellow Goten GT with a 15k power and an energy cost of 3 from your deck to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Next card.
Okay. I feel like this would play good together. I just can't see the pieces working right now. Ooh, I like this one. Alright, Gotenks going all out. 7 energy, you need at least 4 yellow energy to play it. Here is the first Union Fusion. Dual attack, double strike. 3 energies, the Union Fusion, draw 2 cards. Damn! Yellow Sun Goten, yellow Trunks, GT. When this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, negate its skill for the duration of the turn, then KO it. That is not bad.
I guess it's targeting something specific, because negate its skills for the turn and then you get to KO. So like maybe there's a card out there that if you KO it, then it gets an effect or something.
I don't know, but this card right here is pretty badass.
That's good. Dual attack double strike.
Dual attack double strike for 3 energy, and you get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, because you're losing 2, but you get to draw 2.
Yeah, so you don't really minus much. Nah, you don't minus shit. This is wow.
So we got
Alright.
Gotenks Overwhelming Might. It's a critical Union Fusion for 2 yellow. You got the Sun Goten GT and a Trunks GT. When this card is played, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skills for the turn, and then you get to draw 1. I could place this card in the bottom of his owner's deck, and then I get to add up to 1 Sun Goten and 1 Trunks from my drop area back to my hand.
Okay.
It's a little cycle there, but not bad.
Not a bad crit.
Not a bad crit.
So that active main, you could do it from your hand, or
The
does it have to
fusion?
be a the
The fusion?
No, the active main. Yeah, for the
active
other
main.
fusion.
The active main
So
was what? Place this card from the battle
yeah,
area to the bottom of the deck. Yeah. What about it?
that, yeah, it just says from the. It doesn't say from where.
Well,
So I
yeah.
guess you could do it from anywhere.
I
We'll
would
see what the
say
ruling
I would
is.
say it was where it's played. Let me see. I gotta go back to page. Place this
Yeah.
card at the bottom of its owner's deck. I don't know if you could do it from hand. Because I think the active main stuff, needs to be in the battle area.
Nah. Well, maybe. Who knows? Whatever. Moving on.
Because it's not saying from your hand, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it says place this card. Normally it says.
yeah, they keep switching the damn text around.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like it says play this battle card. Place this battle card in the drop area. That means it has to be on the field. When it says place this card, I feel like that can be in your hand.
Right.
That's the problem with the text, ladies and gentlemen.
Hmm.
Bandai, help us. Alright, Go Tanks, the power of fusion. 4 energy, double strike. Union Fusion, Yellow, Sun Gotenk, and Trunks, Sun Gotenk. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO it, and draw 1 card. Okay. Active main, place this card at the bottom of your deck, add up to 1 Sun Goten and Trunks from your drop area to your hand. So, another effect like that.
Right. We got this Bulma, devoted supporter. It's counterplay. If your leader card is a mono yellow and you have a yellow unison in play, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 2 or less, its skills has been negated for the turn before it being played, then I get to play this card. That's a new cold bloodlust for the low.
For the low, not bad. I ain't gonna lie, some of these 2-drops are a little too damn powerful.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Get rid of a couple of your cards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Jiro, the Dragon Ball Discoverer. 1 energy, machine mutant. Auto is when this card is played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow unison of a specific cost of 4, or a yellow battle card with an energy cost of 1 among them. Alright, so we got 2 searchers for yellow. Ah, here we go. This is what I wanted to read.
Sin Shenron, Destruction Incarnate. Block of Revenge, you can EX evolve for 1 yellow over a Shenron that is 4. When your opponent plays a battle card, you may choose that battle card, ignoring barrier, and negate the skills for the turn. It's
Jesus.
not once per turn, it's not... it's any
Yeah,
card
as
your
soon
opponent
as you
plays.
play the card,
Mhm.
that is sick.
That's a big blocker and a half. When this card is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill or KO, you get to draw 2 cards and play up to 1 negative energy 1-star ball from your drop.
Alright, moving on. Sin Shenron, Shadow Dragon Leader, 4 energy. Blocker. Auto is when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, draw 1 card. Then place up to 1 negative energy 1-star ball from your drop area. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's leader cards in rest mode or battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less in rest mode. It can't attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's not bad.
Haze
Not
Shenron,
bad.
Venomous Mist, double strike. It could EX evolve for free over a Haze Shenron that has a cost of 3. When a card evolves into this card, switch this card to active, and you can't play copies of this card for the duration of the turn. If your leader card is a Shadow Dragon card, and you choose 1 Shadow Dragon card in your hand and discard it, when this card attacks or using a combo, you get to choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode with an energy cost greater than the current energy and KO it. Mean removal. Mean removal.
Haze Shenron, the Poison Mancer. 3 energy, critical. When this card is played, add up to one Shadow Dragon card with the energy cost of 4 or less from your drop to your hand. Nice and simple.
Mm-hmm. Negative energy 1-star ball. This permanent has this card can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's skills.
Okay, I can see where this is going.
Right.
And it has the Shadow Dragon trait, so.
Yep. Active main 1 yellow. If your leader card is a Shadow Dragon, and you place this card in owner's drop, choose one Sin Shenron with an energy cost of between 2 and 4 in your deck or hand. Play it, shuffle your deck if you look through it. Shoot. Discard a card, 1 yellow, play a 4-drop? Sure, no problem.
That really, wow.
I'll start my chain.
Okay, I can see where this is actually going. Alright, negative energy 2-star ball. Alright, permanent. This card it can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's skills. Oh, I guess you could attack these with like one of those special cards that attack active battle cards.
Yeah.
I guess I can get it. Active main 1 energy. If your leader is a Shadow Dragon and you place this card in its owner's drop area, choose up to 1 Haze Shenron with an energy cost of 2 or 3 in your deck. Ooh wee.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little filthy. I see where this is going. 2 or 3 from your deck or hand and play it.
Yeah, so the 1-star does the Shenron, and the other one does the 2-drop does, or the 2 Dragon Ball does the Haze.
Oh man, because what I would do, I just play this, then go through my deck, even if I have it in my hand, so I can keep my hand advantage. Nice, I mess with it.
So we got the
Moving
extra card
on.
of Dragon-Slaying Bullet. If you have a yellow Unison card in play, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it has its skills negated for the duration of the turn, and is played in rest mode. So this is a big boy.
Yeah, that artwork looks really dope.
Yeah. And then if all your energy is mono yellow, you can activate this counter skill from your hand without paying its cost by choosing 2 cards from your hand and discarding them.
It's a hefty price right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well just pay the energy. I don't know. Depends on the situation.
It depends on the situation, because let's say maybe you have this in your hand, you want to play this, so you go discard 2 cards from your hand, and then you go, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all situational. Just in case,
you probably
maybe
do
you
the
have a
Dragon Ball
large
skill.
hand size.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, throw the Dragon Balls in the drop area, so
Yeah.
you're not really losing your energy.
and then you're actually tapping energy for the 1.
Well, that's a defensive card, so
Yeah.
all situational. Alright, Burning Kamehameha, 2 energy, permanent. If your leader is yellow and you have a yellow Unison card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. Active main. If your opponent has 4 or more cards in rest mode, choose out to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. Nice and simple.
Yeah. Released from evil. If your leader card is a mono yellow, choose the attacking card, ignoring barrier. Negate its skills for a turn. It can't be switched to active until the start of your next turn. And then if you have a Unison card that's in play, that's yellow, you can activate this counter skill in your hand without paying its cards.
Yeah, I feel like they be using this artwork like every 4 sets.
Nah, this is new artwork.
You sure?
Yeah.
I feel like they made a blue copy of this card.
Nah.
But still a pretty dope ass effect though.
And we got the last card of this set for yellow.
Alright. 2-star ball, Parasitic Darkness. This card gains Dark Dragon Ball in all areas. Choose one of your cards and it gets 5,000 for the battle. That's the active battle. Active main. Choose one of your cell cards with the energy cost of 7 or 9. Place it under this card. Choose up to 1 green Xeno cell card with the energy cost of 9 in your deck or hand. Play it. Where the hell are these cell cards at then?
Isn't the secret rare from the last set?
Nah, the secret rare is a 12 drop.
Oh, It's not reduced by a certain amount of numbers.
No.
I think the Cell Xeno is also in the that starter deck. No, we could look it up.
Nah.
We could look it
Yeah.
up.
Well, I guess we can look it up. Cause
Characters, Cell, and then
Cell Xeno.
it just pops up as Cell. Yes, the Cell 9 drop is coming out in this set. It's a green yellow.
Oh, it's green yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got to get to. I see. We got to get to that spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we gained like a good 17, 20 or subscribers recently.
Oh, in the past week, yeah, we just got to
like
keep staying consistent.
Getting some good comments in the videos here and there, some funny ones.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys, especially Charles Schwab.
Yeah, he commented
us how
again
to play
about like
deck.
6 hours ago. He's talking about.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, said something about it to the person that was asking about the deck list. But I feel like you could do a lot of stuff with that list, with that card, that leader, Cell leader. I mean, the Frieza leader.
The green one.
Yeah, you just gotta have the right cards at the right time. So now we got the yellow promos that's coming out on the tournament packs, volume whatever, Unison Volume 1. Super Saiyan Son Goten primed for Infusion, counter attack, negate the attack, then you get to play this card. During your opponent's turn, if you have a yellow Unison card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. Choose with the auto, choose one card in your hand, discard it. At the end of your turn, return this card to your hand. It's a good promo.
Filthy. I'm tired of you recycling negates all the time. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Super Saiyan Trunks primed for Fusion. Active main if your opponent has 4 or more cards in rest mode and you have only Son Goten GT cards in play or no battle cards in play. Play this card from your hand and you can only play battle cards using Union Fusion skills for the turn. Auto, at the end of your turn, return this card to its owner's hand. Oh, this is acting like
These are the
red cards.
Yeah, BR Goku and Vegeta cards.
That's dope. Not bad at all. But you go wild out and have like a ton of Son Goten cards out first, and then play this card for free. Wait, is it for free? Yeah, play for free.
Yeah, if you only have Son Goten cards in play.
Yeah.
So we got 6-drop Super Saiyan Gotenks Matchless Fusion.
6-drop? What the fuck?
Union Fusion with 4 energies. You gotta use a yellow Son Goten GT and a Trunks GT that's yellow. And then permanent, other battle cards with energy cost of 5 or more can't attack.
Huh.
Big boys can't attack.
Nope, lock them down. This is definitely.
You can't even like initiate attack. You can't even.
Nope, you can't get your autos off. None of that.
Yep. It's locked. And locked
like
down.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Sin Shenron, Harbinger of Ruin. 3 energy, deflect, active main. Once per turn, choose one of your cards in rest mode and place it in the owner's drop area. Choose up to one of your opponent's cards and switch it, one of their cards, and switch it to rest mode. So that energy, you definitely switching that energy to rest mode. Auto, when this card is removed from your battle area. Oh, you can even switch the leader to rest mode. Oh, damn. Alright, let me stay on task. Alright, when this card is removed from your battle area by opponent skill, add up to 2 yellow battle cards with 1,000 power or less from your drop area to your hand. Not bad at all. Wait, are we done with the yellow now?
I think this is the last card.
We only have 4 yellow?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's always been 4. No.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the promos for yellow. I don't know. See if we get a couple of these somehow, some way.
Somehow.
All right.
About to buy a tournament set.
They're gonna be like $300.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah.
All right, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. What videos you guys would like to see. I don't know. We got battles coming up, deck profiles coming up. We got more entertaining things coming up. We also got some fun things coming up. We just got a lot of things coming up. We're trying to stay consistent, keep you guys entertained, especially during these times. The pandemic, there's not much to do, so we're trying to entertain.
I got an idea. If one of us loses 3 games in a row, they gotta blend their whole deck.
What? Wait,
See you guys in the next video.